I woke up in the middle of the night last night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're eating breakfast, shut it down. Don't watch me. I'm disgusting. You don't want to have a bad stomach, do you? I don't like to say that I'm disgusting, but I like to prepare the people for the visual that I have seen. Last night I had a dream, but I didn't have a dream. It was a revelation. Every time I got up to write it down, I couldn't write it down. But I knew what time cube was all about. It's in the palm of your hand. In this palm of your hand, you got the thumb. In this one, you have the thumb, and then we have the pinkies. It covers time cube. This is your point of the football. The cube is in the center. There's one cube in the center, and then there's half a cube, and then there's half a cube, because your whole, you have two halves on the outside. I can't tell you the whole dream. I'm going to show you just one little picture. Two halves of Rubik's Cube. The other Rubik's Cube fits right in here. Rubik's Cube gets turned. I don't even know how to say it, but Iran Nuclear Special Services, the crest of Great Britain, the bombs bursting in air, Alliance Society, Boeing 676-7467-DC9, Waldorf Society, H-Top AC Society, Baghdad CIA, Mana. It says Adam Mana to build nuclear weapons down by Iran. They get them to build the weapons for the U.S. because they couldn't build them themselves. They needed it down there, and they couldn't have Israel build the nuclear weapons, so they had Iran build the nuclear weapons. Then they went on in them. Bombs bursting in air, bombardier burstings in air as the planes drove on by, and shit happened in there. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn? What is the dawn? But let me tell you one thing. Titanic is happening all over again. The stern and the bow of the boat has now matrimonially passed on. Stern has passed on. His wife is in the hospital. Stern, too, has passed on. She will pass on. And it will happen because the two ends of the boat, one that went down one way, it broke in half, and then the other one came sinking down the other way from the split of the center. Titanic, a reminder of the actual scenes, because everything in life has to relate to everything in life. The Baltic Monopoly, number 4443. I did a tape last night. It didn't come out. I'm coming back. I'm going to a funeral right now. This is the 50 stars. Starts off as a rectangle. In between each star is a space. And then we come to sector number 2. And then we come to sector number 1. And then man is born. This will open up and lean on this. This will open up and lean on this, which will lean on the wall. If you notice, the ace that's not finished, it all opens up, so we have the night sky. Then we say, oh, G. The G point down below where a woman is, that's when they wake up to the computer system. They break the sheath within their vagina, and then thumbs up for everything that goes on, because these are the fingers that do everything. When you're not sure about this one is when you hold two hands together. The little is the least. I can't explain it the way it is, but this is 50 stars. And in between each star is a space. 6 with 5 spaces. 1 space with 5 stars with 1 space. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 0, 1, 2, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 99 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 9 is 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 80, 89, 98. Is that possible? No, it's not. Is it possible? Yes, this one's on the long, this one's on the short. 98 and 99 is 197. 97.7, because the 1 ends up to get a 6 to make a 97. That stands for Shom FM, a vibration of astral video, which is sold over to Bell. Bell only runs one number. She runs the number 7. She comes out of the 7 worlds. Man is not of the 7 worlds. Man is of the 7 and 6 world. The 7 of God and the 6 in between. So when you count these all up, depending where you want to go, okay, 1, 2 goes all the way down 11. 1, 2 goes all the way down 9. You have 9, 11 all over this thing. Here's your 4 sections of your 4 worlds. How come? Because each one's divided with a cross. 20, 40, 60, 80. Each one of these corners are 1379. Do you see this over here, this piece over here? This way, this way, this way, and this way. And then back up towards the center is the creation of Mark Rodin's energy cycle. This is only 1D. When you mark in here the stars and the stripes and the solids in pool, the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 of 99, the 3, 4 setting up a 777, and the 0, 4 setting up. Why does the 0, 4 set up at the end? Because it's one connection. When you finish this, you remove this, you put this 0. When you put these 2 zeros together and you wrap them up, you got 8. When you put this and this 0 together, you have 8. You have 88 and 1 8 that stands on your own because it's standing right here in your head. The Baltic and Monopoly 43 and 44, the DNA band no one will understand because this comes from pi. Pi is more than one setup, it's singular. We have to build for creation. We don't just go to the shipyard and pick up the wood, we have to build the boat. We have to build the structure. We have to have the blueprints. Something was sent, something was stopped, something was divided. The blue 5, the red D, the tons of 2 reds, too much red today. Too much makeup. The scent, is it the scent? Or is it a D? A DC? Or D1C? Or DC9? When you set up everything, you set up beta. She watches you from the sky. She watches the boat. A, W, A. Here's your squares, your circles of life. She's holding each one. The Rubik's is in the center. Here's her hands on this end. And she's spinning you around. It's time to live. Here's the pyramid here, the pyramid here. This is the bow tie of the Budweiser beer bottle, although I made some sort of a little error, but you can see the 2 pyramids, one on top of the other. These designs come off the roulette table. This comes from Charmed, the list of 182 moons, 2 times 91, 7 by 13, the days of the week of 13 weeks, of 3 times 3 suits in the deck. Add up the 3 suits in the deck, you have 39 cards. Then there's 2 jokers, 40, 41. You get to play both. 1 in the head and 2 in the head, but the second one in the head comes out through your mouth. I've got to go to a funeral, but there's the most amazing dreams last night about Rubik's Cube that I'm going to show you later. The most amazing thing about this man over here, 1 circle and 2 circles. This circle, you can make the circle if you want. It'll go around this circle, it'll go around this, and go around this. But by making a circle in the Y, and the Y the other way, it shows up with 2 sides of the brain. And then this picture. This picture of the globe, you ever see the globe looking like this? Starfleet Command. This is the corner of go. This is go to jail. We're separated into 4 different islands. 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, and 1 to 4. But if you really look at it, you need protection. This is all you got. But you're moving 1 avatar with the single digit in the center, which turns you around. But either you're moving this 2 or this 2 here. But since you have 2 2s, you call the first one 2, the second one 4. But on the other side, you call the first 2 2, and the second one 6. And on the other side, you say, I am 8. To my left is 4. To my right is 6. I am 8 and 4 is 12. I am 8 and 6 is 14. I am the doghouse. I am number 26. And then Mars turns around and says, I'm holding Neptune. I am 4. I am 8. I am 12. And then it says, I hold Beta. I am 4. I am 2 and 12. I am T. I am the dog pound. And then Saturn opens up, in which it was switched anyways, and Saturn says, I hold Neptune. And Saturn says, I hold Venus. I am 6, I hold 8 is 14. I am 6, I hold 2 is 8. I'm in the dog pound. So either you're the T that goes in here, both sides of your head, and then outside your mouth. And don't think your ass doesn't know, because every time you go to the bathroom, it gets rid of everything that was inside of you. Every single element, the thought that touched your mind, to your hands, to your fingertips, to the vibration from within your own eyes. I have to go to a funeral, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I really thank you. We are not me. We are us, and we are together, and without your input, and without our communication, without our designing a site of some sort to be able to put every single number that will explain every single situation that we can possibly find within the realm of our own minds. We can't find what we don't see, and we don't see what we don't find, but eventually we will find, because the pieces of the puzzle will just keep falling down, like raindrops in the sky, gathering into a puddle. We are one, and it is time now. Why do I say that? I'm putting myself in the line, because I've never been like this. I've been like this, but I've never been in control like this before. I've always had to go to the doctor at the end, but this time my mind is opening up, and I can squeeze it back and slowly close it down. How? By what I drink and how I smoke my weed. The people I hang out with, and how I act and how I react and how I hold myself not to act at all, but to act in sanity, and to act in sanity within the engroupment of the matrix. Because without the matrix, we are not here. It's a mesh on the mind. And the mesh on the mind of the stern and the bow of the boats that died, her name is Gertie, Bertha. She is the mother. She sewed, she knit, she can put any cuff together. A cuff is CU for the Q of life. It connected to the digits of the explanation of how we connect. The vibration, the tingle of your finger. The mother died. The father was Bill. Bill couldn't see, but he was always happy to see the races and listen to the sounds. Gertie, Bill, Arnie, and Ellie. Ellie, the elephant that hears, smokes like a chimney, always ready to go, always in a good mood. The other one, a little grouchy, to put the two together with Groucho. Now you got Sesame Street, and I shouldn't talk no more. I got to go to this funeral. Bye-bye.